Hey there guys, it's your favorite backyard geographer again, this time out in the field. You know, California is the Golden State. It has so many incredible sights and things to see, but something that people from around the world come to visit is the San Andreas Fault. And let me tell you, there's no better place to see it than here in Palmdale, California, along the Verde formation. So I'm standing here along Avenue S, which is the off-ramp there in Palmdale, California. And what we're observing is the pressure ridge from those two plates meeting. Now, although the pressure ridge is not exactly the location of the San Andreas Fault, it is the direct result of that pressure. So think of it like an Oreo cookie. You have an Oreo cookie and you squeeze it together, and as you slide it together, that cream kind of pushes up. That's a pressure ridge, and that's what we observe here. And what's really important and exciting is that they were able to cut the 14 freeway right through the middle of it. It intersects this pressure ridge. So we're able to drive through it and see the folding that occurred in this location. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy field notebook because I think this is a great example. So what we can see here, because that pressure ridge is folding. So notice that I have my field book and all my layers, but when I push it together, I'm able to make an arc. That's called an anticline. If it goes downward, it's called a syncline. So what we can see in some of this area is that not only was it an anticline, it got so pointy that it toppled over. So we're able to see additional folding, which again, would only be observed because of the road cut. That's what makes this spot really, really exciting. You probably have passed it a million times, but now you can look at it through a different lens. Hey there guys, hold on one second. Now, another thing that we can observe here is geology, obviously, right? So I was able to pick up a couple specimens of just, things that are laying on the ground. The first one is, a quartz crystal. A quartz it is. But the other one I think is a little more interesting. It's a traditional gypsum crystal, which really tells us a lot about the environment that would have been here when this was, deposited. It's an evaporant mineral. It has a hardness of 2 on the Mohs hardness scale. But anyway, I just wanted to share these because you just never know what type of geology you're going to find in your backyard. As I mentioned before, this is known as the Verde formation. It's about 5.3 million years old, meaning that it happened during the Pliocene. Well, again, if you're ever traveling out in Southern California along the 14 freeway in Palmdale, California, when you drive there right through the San Andreas Fault, you'll be able to recognize that transition between the Pacific and the North American plate found only here at Avenue S. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll talk soon. On the Verde pressure ridge, I messed it up right there, it's doing so good.